Well, hello, this is Intermodal Trucker. My name is Larry, and guess where we are? Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Quaker Oats. It's not a very exciting pickup or drop. The place is actually to the left. I don't know if it's a distribution or if it's actual manufacturing or what, but we actually just go right up here to a lot, and there's a little guard check, and I just pull up in there and walk over and give him my numbers. He gives me a paperwork, and I drop and hook, and away we go. And like I said in my last video, we actually have a terminal over here. I don't believe it's a big one, but we do have a terminal over here. This is a pretty tight turn out of here, so we need to give this guy a little bit of room here to get out of here. Alright, so we'll get my paperwork. We'll do a quick drop in there, and I don't know if they changed the policy or what, but cause I haven't been over here in a while. But they said, oh no, we don't take the empties over here. You got to run them over to the plant. So we got to run down here and drop an empty down here, then bobtail back over there, and which is fine. It's only like a block and a half away, so. So we got to come over here and drop. Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of people over here. And it looks like that's what that JB Hunt was doing when he pulled out. Right here he comes. Pull ahead to staging area. We shall pull ahead to the staging area. Alrighty, let's try this again. Alrighty. We need to slide our tandems. You guys wanted get some requests for some video of unhooks, of dropping hooks. Well, here we go. We need to slide our tandems here. Salty junk. Up there. what you want to do is you don't want to put it all the way down. So you want to have it about 3/4 of an inch or so. See up off the ground there? And what that's going to do is that when I drop my airbags, it's going to sit on the ground. And then when the next truck comes in here, he's going to back up underneath it. When he hits it with his fifth wheel, it's going to pick it up and it's going to pick those off the ground. That way it's not too high for the next truck driver. And he's got to sit here and crank down 40,000 pounds trying to get it down to sit on his fifth wheel. So you just leave her about 3/4 of an inch or so up. That seems to work pretty good. Drop our airbags. I gotta put this way. As my airbags are releasing, I like to pull my fifth wheel release. And then I release my brakes and you'll hear a psh. There you go. And that usually releases it. In the wintertime, oh, see, it didn't release it. To do it again. In the wintertime, these in-cab fifth wheel releases, they stick a lot. Yeah. Try it once more. I don't think it's going to release. I'm going to have to... There it goes. All right. I think I'm going the wrong way. But oh well. Nope, nobody coming there. All right, step one, empty trailer dropped. There it is. Now I have to hook up a little differently. My truck here has a little, it's kind of weird. And I'm going to show it to you. I cannot hook up, I cannot go tight to my pin. And I'll show you the reason why. And I know safety is going to be, is a little bit of an issue here. All right, container 235651. Our chassis number is 163738. Write all that down. Need my little handy piece of scratch paper. And the reason why is because my trailer pigtail is worn out. So I have to do this to keep my lights from flickering. So I'll hook up my service line. And what I gotta do is I gotta take this piece of paper. It's getting worse and worse. But like I said, I'm going for service. I tuck it in the inside of the plug like that. And then when I put my plug in there, it makes a nice and tight fit. So my lights don't flicker. It's something I've been having to do more and more over the last couple weeks. Hook up my hairline there. Make sure my lock is on there. Check the container over. Those things up there, they just started implementing those. Those little box up there, it's got a little solar panel on it. Those are actually GPS trackers. And they've been putting them on all of them. And what they do is they can anytime look for this trailer. They just punch in a code on a computer and it'll tell it right where it is. One guy I talked to in a shop, he actually said there's cameras on the inside too, where they can actually record. Like on a high value load and stuff like that. If the door is open or something, they can be recording. but I'm not sure about that. I didn't see no camera. I've looked at them on the inside. So now I'm going to crank up my dolly. There we go. Now you can see my fifth wheel is not even close. And the reason why I do that is because this tractor is a little goofy. I have to be in the first fifth wheel pinhole to be able to scale this truck for a 40,000 pound load. But if I do that, if I back the tractor all the way up underneath there where it's tight, the trailer is right about here. Now the first time I figured this out, I was like, there's no way I could turn. I'm gonna hit my fairings and everything. But the design of the track, I don't know how they do it, but somehow when it turns, it goes right up inside here. It's really neat. I don't know what it is, but it's so tight that I can't get in here to hook up the airline. So I do it this way, and then I hook up to it. So we're gonna check, make sure our paperwork's in there for the registration. Our light is flashing, all good. We got our airlines with the spring attached, so they're not dragging. Somebody forgot to slide these tandems, so did this guy. Tires are in good shape. It's got the autofill system on it, that's good. Mud flap is good. Our lock is on and locked. Come back here and check our lights. Thinking lights. And I gotta turn this, yep, license plate light works. Doors are closed. And seal number 422643 matches. I usually like to leave it like this so that the number's facing out, because when I leave, the guy needs to come out and check my seal. So that way he just walks out and it's ready for him. He doesn't have to mess with it. Trying to help him out too. This lock is locked. Mud flap is good. Tires are good. Blinking. Check the sides of containers, make sure there's no dents or holes. Oh, she's getting tight. Suck it in. Suck it in. This pin is in, it's locked. We check our inspection date. It's 8/17, so we're good to go there. They want to have it within 6 months, but DOT is actually a year. But JB Hunt actually wants it within 6 months. All right, now we do not release our trailer brakes. Now I back up underneath the trailer, give her a couple little whacks to make sure she seats, give her a tug, and then I always go out and I double check to make sure that the fifth wheel pin is in, and it's not. In the winter time, these in-cab fifth wheel pins, they don't like to push all the way in. You can see how it's sticking out here. I'm gonna have to rock it a little bit. You can check back here and make sure the pin's all the way across. It is, but my latch is not in. So I'm just gonna pull it out a little bit. See now it's all the way in. See how that stuck out?
Now the lock was all the way across, but the pin was way out here. Now I don't know if it would have unhooked or not, but I don't like to take a chance. I don't need this trailer coming off of me. So I like to make sure it's all the way in. So there we go, guys. But now you can see how tight this is. And I know truck drivers out there are going to say, well, slide your fifth wheel back. If I do, then I can't scale legally. It's this series of trucks. I've noticed, I've talked to other drivers, and a truck that starts with 328, they're real tight like this. The 325s, they're like way back here. I don't know, and the newer ones too, they're back here too. But for this series of numbers on these trucks, it must have been just a series of what they ordered. They're really super tight like that. And you can get in if you're like reach over, but you get all greasy and everything. So that's the way I do it.
Reloaded, brought a trailer in. Quantity is 40, I'm guessing that's pallets. Loaded weight, you guys ready for this? 42,240. You know what that means? That means we're going to stop and do a video about my scaling app, about the cat scale app. Finally got one to work here. Finally got a heavy one. Chassis number 1 and a 6 and a 3, 7, 3, 8. Time availability 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Put down 2:30. Let's just put down 2:30. We should have about 5 hours, I'm thinking. Somewhere around in there. Really don't matter to me what I put down because they're gonna send me home anyways. Alright, and send. Loaded call is done. We are good to go. We're out of here. So, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you at CSX Bedford Park, Illinois. Hello and welcome to CSX Bedford Park. If you are a bobtail, you can actually go straight. They got the gates closed for some reason. But we're on a trailer, so we got to go this way. And that's right. We got to take a ride through the magic portal. There we go. You can see over here on the left, that's where the fueling is for the trains. You got all them fuel tanks over there. But it looks like there's a train actually leaving or coming in right now, right up ahead of us. I'll tell you right now, one thing with this place, if you ever come in here, make sure you stop at the stop signs. They're real particular about this. It's all computerized here. It's a pretty good place. Once in a while you get stuck trying to find a container, but it's not too bad. It's asking me what company I work for, JB Hunt. They're asking me, is this your container number? 235651, yep. Chassis is 163738, yes. Magic portal worked. It is a load. Is it hazardous? No. Seal number 422643. Are there any more seals? No. You require live lift? No. Is Is there any defects with the chassis? No. Do you plan on doing another pickup? No. I still don't have a pre-plan to go home on. I just sent them a message asking them, hey, you got a load for me, or do I grab an empty deadhead? Alright. Prints out this little ticket, and it's telling me to take it to row... Oh, I can't read right now. Row... I can't see if that's a P or an F. The ink is not clear straight on that one. It's a P. So I'm supposed to take it to row P and drop it there. First of all, I'm going to stop at the driver assistance, which is the building right to my right. And the reason why is because I'm going to see if they have an empty list for empty containers. There's no app here for me to search for them, but they print out sheets and they put them right inside the door. And if they have, and I'm kind of have a feeling they're going to deadhead me home. Got a yard guy coming here in front of me, cutting me off, so I'll brake and let him have the way. Got a couple locomotives right here, sitting there. Looks like they're just sitting there and idling. I don't know what the yard guy's doing here. Well, he's in driver assistance parking, but he just did a drive-through, I guess. So I'm gonna walk over and see if they got an empty list. I'll be back. All right, we are back. We got an empty list, so if we need an empty, we got one here. There's looks to be a few of them here, so we should be able to find one. This is not a bad place, a bad yard or nothing. The only thing is parking is a little difficult because it can get congested. Over here on the right, these are all lots A through F. And we're headed to P. So we gotta run all the way to the other lot. I don't see any lifts working tonight. It's a little chilly outside. I don't know if there's something wrong with my temperature gauge in my truck. It says it's 36 degrees out, but ooh, it seems colder to me. It's real windy tonight. So I don't know, maybe it's just the wind chill is, you know, low or something. But it's a little blistery out. You can see right there is one of those lifts. He's actually driving. He's not. He hasn't been lifted. He's just been driving down. He's probably going to go to the other end and start down there and work his way back or something. But right here to the right is the end of the A through F lots, and right where that security truck is going, that is one of the exits. That's one of the portals that you go through to get out of here. Right there on the right is the other end exit. They both go to the same spot, but there is only one exit out of here. But be over here or over in the other lots. Okay, so here's our second set of lots. And as you can see, the P lot is the one that's facing me. It's one right in front there. And so I need to go all the way to the end and come back. So otherwise that'd be a blind side, and you're not going to blind side in this rail yard. There's no way. The angles are just way off, and they put them way too tight. Alrighty. Right ahead of us, that building way out there, that is the lift desk. If you have to get a lift or you got a bad chassis or something like that, then you got to go there, and then they give you a lift ticket. And then over to the right, there's an area where they have cranes. They have like a forklifts and stuff, and they can do lifts for you. All right, this is P. Let's find a hole. This place is actually pretty empty. So, I mean, I think it was only 2 weeks ago. This place was so full. There was containers all lined up in the rows. It was a mess. There's a lot of open spots in here right now. All right, let's put it in there. Well, got a little crooked. I'll straighten it out. Actually, the container on my left is crooked, so it made me look crooked. Alright, let's check this thing out. We found an empty. The first thing I like to do when I find an empty is I hook up the electrical. That's all I really do. Then I just walk along, make sure it's got a crank on it. Come back here and check the tires. Mud flaps there. We are empty. Lock that one. We could check the lights while we're back here. They're all working good. All these lights are good. There's no big holes in the chassis. You can see how tight it gets in here. And when you're back in here, you got to make sure to be careful that you're listening for trucks around you. Because if you're back here, somebody might come in and bump into this, a yard guy or a truck driver, come in, they may hit it real hard and bounce this thing back. And if somebody forgot to lock the tandems, the thing could slide back and smash you. It's happened, so be careful on that, guys. So we're good to go. was tight. We made her. Had to suck it in a little bit. We made her. Back through the magic portal. I need some like theme music for going through portals. So if somebody out there is good at putting together a little music clip for me, there you go. I think Timothy Martin should be doing that. He likes those portals. He says it's warp speed ahead, he always says. So I think Timothy Martin, you need to put together some theme music for my magic tunnel passages. And here's the exit. Like I told you guys, make sure to stop at the stop signs in this place. They will actually kick you out and you won't be able to come back in here. And that's kind of a problem when your company hauls loads in here. So we pull up here, we're going to scan our ticket. And it's going to ask me for my trailer information. There we go. And it's going to ask me what trailer number I got. Oh, boy, that magic portal's on tonight. 277462, yes. Chassis 139161, yes. And then it's going to ask for a magic password. I'm going to tell you guys the secret magic password. It's, you ready? JB. Enter. Because it asks you for a pickup number. I don't know why it asks you for a pickup number, because every empty's JB. But if you work for a different company, it'd probably be different, but JB, it's just JB. So, not really that secret. In my book, I don't even know why they ask. Then we're going to pull on up here, and Mr. Security Guard's going to come on out. He may come out, he may not. I just kind of hang my ticket out my door, and I pull up, and he may just wave me out, say, let's go ahead. Howdy, see ya. And that's what he did. He gave me the beloved nod. You guys out there, you know what I'm talking about, the nod. There's no response, no nothing, just the nod. Alrighty, and we are out of here. And I'll tell you guys another secret. If you pick up here at CSX 59th and you come out here during the day, be careful right out here, because Mr. DOT likes to sit out here and he has portable scales with him. So there you guys go.